What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about 6'5", 215-pound tight end, Jake Briningstool. And before we get started, remember the best way to show me that you enjoy this content is number one, by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. And I know I haven't posted on here in a while, but Jake's a young man I know I needed to cover in that 2021 recruiting class. He's a physical tight end that makes a consistent habit of finishing plays. And he also runs extremely crisp and smooth routes, while also having a great economy of movement. The young man also is balanced and under control when running routes and run blocking. And one thing he does superbly well is recognize and exploit the soft spots in zone coverage. And quarterbacks love players who can exploit those opportunities. Jake also has soft hands and doesn't let the ball get into his body. He has good size and the outstanding catch radius that accompanies it. And he is going to be a big-time jump ball threat. And when run blocking, he makes a conscious effort of having inside hands and running his feet on contact, which prevents him from lunging at defenders or leaning while blocking, which are big no-nos. The young man has good top-end speed for a tight end, and he looks confident and in control when he has the football. Some tight ends look like a bowl in the china shop, and they have this fixation on running in straight lines in order to gain yards. While on the other hand, Jake has good patience and vision, and he's able to go ahead and react to defenders. He also is extremely dangerous in the open field. He consistently breaks through arm tackles and invites contact, while in the same token being fleet of foot enough and quick enough to evade defenders with his speed. Let's go ahead and jump into the film and analyze some highlights. Nice release from the line of scrimmage. And he gives that safety a little jab step, and it looks like he's still looking in the backfield. He creates that separation, opens the stride, and tops the play off with a touchdown. That's great. He works inside out on a defensive end. He hits him and jolts him off the line of scrimmage, knocks him off balance. He pursues him, gets inside hands, and finishes the block. He does a great job slow playing that. And look at this. He's just making simple cuts, and he looks so smooth while doing it. And he's also carrying defenders for more yards after the catch. He has a low pad level and decleats the Mike linebacker. And he never quits on the play. I love the work ethic. He just flattens that safety and then carries 4 would-be tacklers for more yards. And this right here is the exact reason he's so dangerous in the open field. We've already seen him use his patience and his vision to make would-be tacklers miss. And right here we see the physical aspect. We see him run over defenders and use that physical play to gain yards. It's beautiful. Anytime you're a tight end or an offensive lineman and you get a chance to earhole a linebacker at the second level, you are licking your lips. And man, he does everything he's supposed to do. He gets those inside hands, he delivers the blow, and decleats that linebacker. He gets those inside hands on the defender, and he's blocking 15 yards downfield and finishes the block. This is beautiful. He gets right on the toes of the defensive back, and he gives him that jab step, which allows him to create that monstrous amount of separation, making it an easy throw for the quarterback. That's a great route there by Jake. A little bit of a false step right there, but it is an excellent double team block on that down lineman. They drive him about 4 or 5 yards off the line of scrimmage and pick up the safety. Probably in an ideal world, the tackle would have peeled off that double team block to pick up the outside linebacker, but still a great job blocking by Jake. That is a beautiful leaping catch. He uses the good size and frame he has, and he puts himself between the ball and the defender where only he can make the catch. He gives that stutter step and breaks through the arm tackle, and then starts carrying 3 or 4 would-be tacklers. That is great awareness and recognition on that play. He finds and exploits the soft spot in the zone, right behind the linebackers but before the safety. He starts to slow down his route to make an easy conversion there for the quarterback. That is great recognition. He starts to open that stride and maximizes the field, and he's able to stretch that play into a touchdown. Look at the physicality. He's too big and physical on the goal line to have a corner or safety cover him, but yet he moves too well for a linebacker to match up with him. He beats that defensive back on the slant route, and it creates separation for an easy touchdown. That's a great job of going low and getting that ball. He slow plays it a little bit right there, and it keeps that linebacker's eyes fixated on the backfield, and it prevents him from bumping Jake off of his route. And again, that means less time for the safety to get over top there in coverage, and Jake almost turns it into a touchdown, but he was just caught. I love that junkyard dog mentality he plays with. You better be playing whistle to whistle when Jake's on the field. Here he is again running through another arm tackle. He has that uncanny ability to make the first guy miss. That defender is draped over him like a towel, pass interfering, but Jake still makes the catch and breaks the first tackle, then proceeds to carry more would-be tacklers for more yards. That's a great job. That's a great wheel route. I thought he was going to turn into a touchdown, but he just gets tripped up. Here he's again making the first guy miss, and he's able to gain an additional 10 yards because of it. That is a great job of slow playing it right there. And it's almost perfect. It's an almost perfect play. He does a great job of slowing down his route once he recognizes that he's in the soft spot of the zone coverage. And as soon as he's able to make that catch, he starts to open up his stride. He splits right between the defenders. He almost gets that touchdown. He's able to get to the 1 yard line, but still, that is a great job with awareness and recognizing the soft spot in zone coverage. I love the patience. He uses the momentum of the defender against him and makes the first guy miss once again. He slips right in there, makes the first guy miss, and then starts carrying defenders for additional yards. That is a great down block. He doesn't step underneath himself, no false steps. He gets his hands inside and pancakes the defensive end. That's really good acceleration. I know he gets tackled, but he gets a top end speed at a quick rate. That's a great job of high pointing the football. He's a jump ball threat. And I'll tell you, it takes a lot of courage and bravery to go across the middle of the field, making a leaping catch, knowing that you're going to have a safety put a helmet right in your rib cage. He's not afraid to risk his body for the success of the team. The defensive back's not paying much attention to Jake, and he's able to decleat and flatten the young man. He slides right into the soft spot of the zone coverage, makes the first guy miss, and extends the play into a touchdown. Being able to make the first guy miss and extend plays like that into touchdowns can really be a game changer. After watching the film, Jake does a fantastic job of making the first guy miss. He's extremely dangerous in the open field. Again, we saw him not only run over defenders and use that physicality to his advantage, but we also saw him use that patience and vision to cause defenders to over pursue. And the young man is an ultimate competitor. Also throughout the highlights, we saw on multiple different occasions that he does a great job of recognizing the soft spot in the zone coverage, and he'll intentionally slow down his route or sit in that area and make it an easy pass for the quarterback. Jake also has soft hands and a lot of the foundational building blocks into being an effective run blocker. Well, that about wraps up the video, guys. If you've enjoyed this content, the best way to let me know is #1 by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. If you have any recruit you want me to cover here in the future, leave it in the comment section below.